Come on. You know who it is and you know what it is. It's the dynamic duo that you know, love and appreciate. It's your boy T.
It's your boy F.
And the motivator.
FTM.
You keep on forgetting. You need to drill it into them. Pause. That you're the motivator.
You know what it is? I think I keep forgetting to say it because I am it. Do you get what I'm saying? You don't say your last name when you say a name because you know that's your last name. Do you get what I'm saying?
It's like real people that know what they got. They don't need to be telling the whole world. They just show it.
They know.
Through their actions.
Like, I'm saying. Man.
But yeah, we here another week, another episode 60, Agenda Over Facts. Yeah, man, whilst you're here, subscribe, Agenda Over Facts Pod. Follow us on TikTok, Agenda Over Facts Pod. Instagram, Agenda Over Facts Pod. You know where to find us. That's where we are. If it's your first time.
AOF, the people's medicine.
I like that one.
The people's medicine.
I like that one.
The people right here, they're sick. They need healing.
Not saying we're good in that, but yeah, man.
I should stop putting that in. Like, it's A with her blood, the people's medicine.
What, as in make an AOF medicine?
No.
If legally we can do that.
I see you, I was going to change the name to...
Just bring out one drug with AOF.
No, in your intro when you go... You could be like, the people's medicine. Do you get what I'm saying?
As in slap that.
The people's medicine.
We'll have that in our that board meeting that we've scheduled. We've scheduled a board meeting.
That team's meeting. Yeah,
we've scheduled a board meeting. Board of directors, all stakeholders. It's just me and Fanwell. It's just me and Fanwell. The brands aren't with us yet. But yeah, man, we here. Episode 60, man. If it's your first time, welcome back. If it's your first time, welcome. If it's your second time and you're a returner, welcome back, man. However you take us in, whether that's YouTube, Spotify, anything. But yeah, man, subscribe. Let's get them numbers up. Let's distort that algorithm, as I always say, and we'll continue to say until we fully distorted it, until we're on the homepage on every single person's YouTube. But yeah, man, we good, man. This is the first time we recorded in 2023, so Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year.
We wish prosperity to you, our listener, man.
I would do that.
This is T's getting some sort of a drink. You got one?
My H2O.
This is an individual shout out to you, the person listening right now. You have a good year, man. Full of prosperity, success, and more gaining of wealth.
You sounded like one pastor.
You know, it's okay. Wait, in a sec, I'll tell you what I was watching on the weekend, and it'll make more sense.
Alright, cool.
But yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a very good year. I feel like this is definitely gonna be a year where a lot of people are gonna be disarrayed.
In what way?
A lot of people are gonna be confused.
In what way?
Because it's coming.
What's coming?
It's coming.
What's coming? You can't say that and not say what, bro. You're sounding like them people outside Victoria Station. Outside Victoria with a Bible.
Repent. Yeah.
He's coming.
Finally, that actually also links into what I watched on the weekend. It was a film based on a true story, but I'll get into that in a sec. But I feel like, okay, would you say if you look at the last 5 years, do you think year by year have people been gaining more clarity, or have they been getting more confused? Just in your opinion.
In the last 5 years.
In your opinion.
The mad thing is, I think the way the world is going, there's so much information that's available, which you would think would give people more clarity, but it's probably making people more confused.
So I'm not talking as in, I'm talking in your opinion as in the think about it. We've nearly had two. No, there's been one war already. It's still going on. There's stuff going on now in the Middle East.
Yeah.
We had COVID. We had all these different things. All these things that also came with their own conspiracies. Do you think this is not a confusing time?
Yeah, but bro,
people are waking up from the Matrix.
But
no.
Hey, we got it. We got it.
Nah, we don't.
That's why I said do the buttons properly, man.
But, okay, you're shouting at me like we didn't come an hour late. when was I gonna do?
Come on, you said you'll do the buttons when I was doing the camera.
Yeah.
And one of our buttons is we got him.
I don't have that one here. I think someone had that already on there.
That's your
I ain't got that one.
I was ready to slap on the we got him.
We got him. Oh, the FBI one. Yeah,
got him.
Yeah, nah, man.
I'm gonna have to do it myself. We got him.
No, but yeah,
the Matrix, you tater.
What's funny is though,
God.
so I watch a lot of people in it. even before Tate. And the Matrix stuff is real. Like, as in,
What is the Matrix? I actually don't know what it is.
No, I hear
but
it.
It's you know when someone this is what I love about people. Yeah, someone can just say a word like something like Matrix, them, the quantum place, the unknown, them, and people just think, oh my god, there's a higher being that's altering everything. But really,
no, there is.
This
There is. They want that.
This this is what they want you to do. I feel as if people
No, they don't.
people want to believe in conspiracy theories,
It's not conspiracy.
it makes them feel smarter than they actually are.
Oh, but wait.
Have you just ever thought, just by chance, that the world is just normal the way it is? The world just happens the way it is.
No. And you can't believe that. You can't believe
I
that.
said you can't. Hey man,
As a Christian,
you can't believe.
As a Christian, you can't believe that. As a Christian, you fundamentally can't believe that the world just happens because it is. True or false?
No.
No.
I'm not talking about me. I'm just talking about in general.
No, you said. Listen. You said to me. You said to me.
We got him.
No.
By hook, by crook.
No, you just said to me, isn't, what did you say? You're like, isn't it possible that,
The world just happens the way it is.
and that depends on your spiritual belief. If you believe that there's a God, then by definition, no.
Okay, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I was gonna say.
But I'm not talking. No, I feel. As
And
if
that's what I am
your,
talking
your,
about.
No, your Matrix or
They're
what
all
I think
connected.
Andrew Tate is wherever he's talking about. He's talking about there's an actual like tangible being that's controlling the way the
There are.
world
It's one and the same.
Okay, who are they?
Alright, calm.
Who are they?
I don't know.
No, name names. Name date of births.
This is Best City.
Name places of birth.
You know, you obviously know that no one has that information. But wait.
This is what they do. They say, how
Okay.
can I know who it is? They say, how can I know who it is when they're so up high? So that means basically, they have a theory, but when the person says, give me evidence, they say, how can I have evidence over something so ambiguous? What the hell, man? Come on. How's anyone supposed to believe you?
So why do you believe in God?
GG.
It's facts, no, it's facts. It's
But at least there's something called a Bible. There's something called
a Bible,
whether you agree,
and a Quran, and a Torah, and you can name them. There's a bag of them.
I'm talking about all religions. Whether you agree or not, there's still a sort of textbook or tangible something that has been passed down from many generations. Whether the origin is true or not, that's not my decision to make. But whether or not the it's true or not, there is a book that has originated from a time and place and it's been passed down. So there's tangible evidence. With this Matrix stuff, it's just vibes, bro. It's vibes.
I'll say this, yeah. You've heard the word Illuminati, yeah?
Okay, yeah.
Is that real?
I personally don't believe in it.
You know they've been around for hundreds of years, like centuries.
But I also do believe if there's a good, there's an evil.
So the Matrix I'm talking about, yeah. And I'm brand new to this, innit? Like I'm finding my feet in this.
One real from Andrew Tate. You said, let me delve into this stuff.
Look, not like his understanding of the Matrix is different. His is more like material world, innit? Yeah, bro. Do you know who the god of what this world is?
The god of this world.
This material world. Do you know who it is?
Money.
No,
I don't think it's
Satan. No, this is like, bro. Like you check Bibles and that. There's the god of this world and the god of sort of the whole spiritual and everything. That's our god that we pray to, innit? Whereas of this world, it's Satan, the fallen angel. Where did he fall to? Here. This is his dominion. So he's in the business of sucking souls. Hence, people that, bro, I can't lie. Okay, so I watched this film on the weekend. This isn't where I've got my viewpoints from. I've been thinking this from time, innit? This is just another part of the thing. But bro, what does Satan want?
Honestly, I don't know.
No, it's calm. But
I honestly don't know.
Okay,
and I try to find out.
Hazard a guess.
I don't know. Destruction, death, depression, misery.
Anarchy. Yeah, exactly. Anarchy. So then you also have people
Like the Purge.
And because he's the god of this world, that means he can give you whatever you want.
I didn't know he was the good. I don't think he's the god of this world, but we can go with your thesis right now. We can go with your thesis right now.
Corinthians 4:4. But this is facts, bro. This is facts. This is facts.
Go on, man. Keep on talking.
Satan, who is the god of this world, the material world. He's the god of this world. He's a fallen angel. He fell here. This is like, you see what I'm saying? This is not cap. It's facts. You see what I'm saying? So,
don't touch me while you're talking about stuff like this. I believe it.
So that's why you hear Bear Man saying they made a deal with the devil, especially like in the music industry or whatever, because he can give you stuff from this dominion, money, wealth. So that's why you have people doing his bidding here. Hence, they make up the conspiracy niggas at the top. That's all I'm saying. It's a matrix. So this life is not real. We're not humans. We're spiritual beings in a human vessel. But it's facts, bro. It's facts,
Go to King's Cross Station and preach, bro. Go to King's Cross. How can you say we're not humans? We're spirits. We're spirits in vessels. Come on, bro, man.
It's pure facts.
Okay, if you were homeless right now,
I'd sound crazy. Yeah,
you'd sound crazy. But it's the fact that I know you have a home. It's the fact that I'm even listening to you right now. If you were homeless and you were drunk, I'd say this guy's off his head. He's on meds.
But what am I saying that's so crazy? Like, what am I actually saying that's so crazy? Like, bro,
you just said we're not humans, bro.
We're not.
So what are we?
We're spiritual beings having a human experience.
People overthink these things, man.
I think
people overthink these things, man.
I can't lie, yeah. I don't know what the name is, Satan or whoever opposes
Lucifer,
whatever name you give him. The greatest trick he ever did was just planting doubt in the seeds of mind and letting it grow. Now we got to a point where do you know what's mad? Okay, actually not. I feel like at some point we should move on because it gets too sticky. But like,
it gets dark.
I feel like let's just entertain my notion. Let's entertain it. Let's say we are spiritual beings. So you have the human part of you. So the human part of you, it needs food, it needs drink, it needs sleep. And then you have the spiritual part of you that needs other things. Spiritual sustenance, yeah?
Like?
I guess prayer, fasting, things that are good for your spirit. Yeah? Now, if you convince people that the spirit doesn't exist and they don't tend to it, what happens? Now niggas are depressed and they don't know why. Because they're not doing things that tend to their spirit. They're just living a human experience. But anyway, this all came up because I watched a film on the weekend called Come Sunday, yeah? It's based on a true story. And there was this pastor in it. He was bait. He was proper known, yeah? And then one day, like...
Based in America?
Yeah. His uncle died. His uncle was in prison and he had asked him, can you write me a letter of recommendation to get me out?
Oh, because
he's an esteemed guy, the priest. Like, he's known.
And that's his dad, right?
That's his uncle.
Okay, cool.
So then... he was meant to be getting out in 6 weeks. They found drugs in his room, and then they're gonna stop on 6 years. He's 70.
Oh, so he ain't trying to die in jail.
So he was like, "Oh, can you like
try and work something? Because you're a pillar of the community, right?"
And like his word like carries weight.
Yeah.
And then he had got the nephew down under the guise of, "I want to be saved. I want you to come and do your like." Do you know what I'm saying? And then he was like, "I thought you wanted me to save you." He's like, "Yeah, I need this." He's like, "No, I can't. I'm like, you'll come out when you're ready." My man he hung himself. Yeah, like, so then now the priest is just like, should I have done it? Whatever. He's downstairs and he's looking at these starving kids in Africa, innit? Yeah. And I bet them are dying. And then he's just thinking, like, because he had been saying his uncle's gone to hell, and he understood that because his uncle made a choice to do crime, so he's gone to hell. But then he was like, how about these kids in Africa? Like who they've never been exposed to God. Are they also gonna go to hell? And he's bugging and stressing. And then he says, he then hears a voice, yeah? And supposedly God saying, they have a conversation, like 2 or 3 lines, and it's like him basically saying, no, they all go to heaven.
Even the uncle?
Everyone. He's saying everyone goes to heaven. Now the pastor's heard this, innit? And then he goes to his next preach. He's a bait preacher, like he's televised, and he says this, people go, blasphemy. Because in the Bible it says, the only way to go to heaven is through Christ and to repent for your sins, don't do this. So him saying this is basically saying, no, you can do what you can murder, rape, do whatever, and you'll go to heaven, innit? So the film is just the backlash he gets from the community because of that. It's a good film.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. So what's
your takeaway from the film?
The takeaway from the film was, if someone today actually heard God, how the fuck would you know? You see what I'm saying? You know, that was it. There's no takeaway. That's probably why I'm thinking about this stuff right now. And then,
the Matrix stuff.
Yeah, like the Matrix. I've been nowhere in the Matrix, man. This stuff ain't real. Like this
John Cena.
This stuff is not real. Like, And it's the whole afterlife thing. That's what I was gonna go with it. I was gonna ask you, where do you think we go after?
Mums, I don't know.
Have you never had any sort of like weird experience or any weird like, I don't know, like something supernatural or something that you knew had a supernatural thing? Do you get what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't think I've had one yet. I actually don't think I've had one yet.
All right. So you know how usually like you'll hear stuff and then they'll be like, but it could have been this, it could have been that. Like it probably wasn't supernatural ever. So when I was leaving, my mum was watching
Today,
yeah.
Yeah.
My mum was watching the show, yeah, and it was like,
What, the same one that you're watching?
this is a different one, like, and it's about people that like have somehow been like someone has sent them messages from the other side, innit? So I'm gonna tell you two quick stories, and I want you to tell me, okay, that's weird or nah, like it's just there's a scientific
Coincidence.
So the first one, yeah. So these two parents have a young son. Like, he looked like 20, 25. He gets into a car crash and dies in it. Yeah, he's dead now. So they're like really confused, they're really lost. They go to a medium. Yeah. For those that don't know, a medium is someone that can convene with like ghosts or whatever.
But the parents in the car crash as well?
No, just the son by himself.
Okay. How old was the son?
Like between 20 and 25, I think.
Oh, okay.
He looked pretty young.
So he was driving himself.
Yeah. So then what's it? They go to the medium and she goes, he'll communicate with you through dimes. They're like, it's a certain type. So for us, it's like him. It's like saying he'll communicate with you through 20p coins. Like if you see one there, that's him, innit? And then the dad goes, well, that's bullshit. That's obviously a coincidence. You're gonna see them everywhere. These men take a trip to the beach. They go to the beach. They're in the water now, like swimming. And in between them, between the mum and the daughter, there's a 20p coin. That's the first one. What do you think of that? First,
Is it 20 feet?
like literally floating right in between them. Right in between it.
Is the daughter his daughter?
Yeah. No, it's so like his sister, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And it's just floating in between them. That's the first one.
Alright, cool, yeah.
It gets weirder. So they come. But the dad's like, it's
This is when you're about to leave.
literally as I was leaving.
So
yeah.
you clearly watched this because you're telling this in a lot of detail.
It was like within maybe 6 minutes. And I captured
This
it.
how this nigga was late. You was watching. Oh my god.
So then the dad's like, that's bullshit, man. The sea, there could be coins there, whatever.
Yeah.
So then the next thing, yeah, the dad's like, he's waking up here, and then he sees on the closet, on the floor next to the closet, a 20p coin, and he goes, he's confused, and then he hears a voice that goes,
Hey, I don't know. I shouldn't laugh.
because no, bro, you know this story gets mad. That is actually mad.
Go on.
So
I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh.
He hears a voice that goes, aha. Dude, this is someone's dead son.
Bro, that's why I don't want to laugh.
But you're laughing. It seems you're making a good effort to not laugh. And that aha, it was a private joke that they used to have.
Oh, okay.
It's like, so it's a thing. And he goes, now he's a bit more convinced, but he's a bit confused. Then from then, he doesn't hear his voice again, but he keeps having the boy's thoughts. He thinks,
His son's thoughts.
starts writing them down. But then he gets to the point where he goes, he doesn't think it's him anymore. He thinks, what if it's just me in my grief? Just
Trying to, yeah.
Then he gets one last message that goes, tell me you're wrong. And then he goes, I am red. That's it.
He gets a message on his phone.
No, that'd be fucked.
Okay, then I'd be like,
as in one final thought that goes, because he doubts him and he goes, like, show me that you're, like, give me a thought that I wouldn't think of. That's what he says. Give me a thought
He says that to himself.
yeah, give me a thought that I wouldn't think of. This gets fucked. He goes, I am red. That's it. Yeah?
I am red.
And he's like, what the fuck does that mean?
So, okay, so a thought...
Comes into his head, says, I am red. Watch, yeah? And then he goes, okay, whatever. And then he tries to make he asks bare people, like, what does that mean? Is there any meaning? They're like, no, not really. He's left it then. Then like the next day or 2 days later, there's a knock at the door, yeah? Yeah. It's a delivery. They open it. It's a painting, yeah? In all red. Yeah.
The paint is just a red block.
It's a person in all red light.
Yo, I'm feeling the tingle with my finger. Hey, now.
It gets fucked.
I'm feeling the tingle with my finger.
It gets fucked. No,
why does my finger hurt?
He's here.
I'll get one pricky feeling in my finger. It's Lucifer. Because we've been running too much joke. Bro, this is why I don't like joking about this stuff like this, bro. I don't like talking about this sort of stuff, bro. Because my whole thesis is, bro, let's just park it, bro. Let's just park it. Because when we start talking about it, that shit becomes real, bro. Go. Sorry.
It gets madder. So the picture, oh my God. So then they go, because Deepa, who sent this to them?
Okay.
There's a note from a friend that goes, I don't know why, but I just felt the urge to send this photo to you. Yeah? To send this photo to you. Yeah? Bro, it gets madder. It gets so much madder, bro. It gets so much madder, yeah?
Go.
So they've opened it and like, the picture basically like, it's like someone doing this in the distance with all red, like it's like red light bursting from them, innit? And then the artist note says, to the parent of the what do you call it, like when someone loses a child, I don't know what you call it.
Bereaved?
To the bereaved parent, this photo symbolizes a young person who's died, because young people who die, their aura gleams red. How fucked is that? How fucked is that? That's fucked, a lie. I am red, and then
okay,
that's weird.
Okay, that's more than
that's weird. Yeah,
that's more than a coincidence.
Later on, I'm gonna finish it because it's like the whole show is just different stories. I think it's called Surviving Death or something, and it's just different stories of. And there was another one, yeah. I'll make this one quick because
no.
This one I saw literally as I walked out. I didn't see all of it. It was fucked. So this guy, he was taking a picture on his camera, and he kept getting these like sort of hues of white, like bubbles in it, or like that looks sort of like.
I think I know where this one's going.
No, bro, you don't. You don't. Because even after I was like, that's bullshit, whatever. So they've got friends around. They're like, oh, look at this. It's like, wait, yeah, but it could be anything. Then they go. They ask it a question or something. Yeah.
What, the haze in the picture?
Huh?
The haze in the picture.
Yeah, like no, as in they asked something around it because they're like just joking. I think they said something like, they asked it a specific question. Why did the next picture, the haze was spelling words?
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Why they have the? But anyway, but it's just the point. So they were going back and forth with it, and it was replying in the photos, and no one could explain it.
That's bullshit, man.
Anyway, so like
that's okay. That one's bullshit. The first one sounded more believable. That
was mad, didn't it?
That
Yeah.
second one's bullshit, bro. That second one's bullshit, bro. That second one's bullshit, bro.
But yeah, no,
that second one's bullshit.
Like, so that's what I think. I'm 1000% sure there's an afterlife. 1000.
Oh no, there definitely is.
1000%,
There definitely is
1000%.
because you know what? I think a part of me, doesn't want to believe that sort of stuff. Because I feel as if I talk, it's like what I said earlier. If I talk about it, it then becomes real, and then the fact that you know it's real, you have a bit of like paranoia into like all of this like sort of stuff in it.
I think it's all real, bro.
But I do think it's real, but I think it's hard to know what is real. There definitely is something above us, but it's like, what is real? Because I always say to myself, yeah, there's no way, there's no way just, I don't know, like humans just dropped onto the world. Like, how was a brain or finger created? It's just like, bro, there has to be something higher. There has to be something higher.
The other day, I bit into an apple, and I said, "Why does fruit taste nice? What is the point? What?" And I know it sounds dumb, but what is the point of fruit or anything tasting nice? Like it feels like our experience was catered to. By the way, this isn't Gospel Channel, innit? We're gonna switch. It sounds like one Gospel Channel, innit?
Nah, there's definitely a higher being, and there's definitely an afterlife, bro. Because the way that everything has been made in this life, like your body, your brain, everything. There has to be an afterlife, though. There has to be. I used to think when I was younger, it'd be a thing where you die, and then your spirit leaves your body, and then you go to like heaven, and then basically there's like a gate in it. There's a gate. And there's a gate, and then there's like a long line of people that have like died around the same time as you, innit?
Can you imagine that?
And
can you imagine
and then there's basically there's a fuck off TV, like a big fuck off TV, like the biggest TV you've seen in your life, And once you're at the front, it's like God and like one of his angels, and they're like,
I think it's Mark.
They're like, Toye, here is a movie of your life. And they just play highlights of your life. All the good stuff you've done, all the bad stuff you've done, And then after you've watched the whole mini movie of you, God makes a decision whether he opens the gates to heaven
Fuck it up.
or he pulls the lever and you
goes
drop
to
to hell.
Niggas are like
That's what I
gay
used to
shit.
think when I was younger, bro. That's what I used to think when I was younger, fam. And I always just think to myself, alright, cool. Okay, say now, yeah, in your 20 plus years of life, yeah, if you were to think of everything that's happening in your life, big events, small events, the way you interact with other people, like, do you think your mini movie, yeah,
Will get me into heaven.
yeah,
I think I get into heaven. But then I don't know. But then one, I feel like we're both bare uninformed, innit?
yeah,
But at the same time, how informed is anyone? Because even the people that are literally in that field, I feel like they're just more. Their cluelessness is just a bit more informed because they don't really know either.
yeah, they don't.
It's
Yeah.
all they've got are the books that you were speaking about.
But to be fair, some of them have
Had personal experiences. With,
and they've dedicated their lives to learning what's in the Bible. And like, I don't know, like annotating it and pulling out what so and so mean. Like how an English teacher would annotate like a poem.
A scripture,
Yeah.
Because the reason I said I'm not sure because I don't know if I look at the sins and stuff, I feel like every day I do try and do my best. I try and like become better, and I feel like if that doesn't get me into heaven, then damn, like
Tough gig.
Yeah,
Tough gig.
how hard is it? Oh yeah, and there was a point in that film.
Go on.
There was a point in that film, yeah. Oh, there's a point in that film that was a good point. So there's a point where that priest, he basically had to go to a priest trial. Where all the other priests, they were like, you get to speak what this new thing you've been saying, and obviously they're basically there to just get onto him.
Like judge his teaching sort of a thing.
Yeah. So then he asked them. He goes, he asked the main guy, the head bishop or whatever. He goes, where do you think your dad is right now? Because his dad's dead. He goes, he's in hell. He goes, why? He used to beat me. He used to beat my mum. And then he basically asked the guy, he's like, if you had it your way, would you allow him to go to heaven? And the guy paused, implying that maybe he would, didn't it? Then he went, so are you more merciful than God? I was like, damn, that's a good point.
Are you more merciful? Oh, because he's saying that God would take.
Because there's even parents that forgive the killers who have killed their children.
Yeah.
So then are you telling me that God is less merciful than that parent?
But then
That's a good point.
But then when I always used to, because when I was younger, I used to think, oh, like would I make it to heaven and stuff like that, yeah. But then I always used to think to myself, yeah, but bro, with most sins, I'm not saying every sin, but with most like sins or bad things people do in the world, if you look, I'm not making excuses for people, but if you look back at maybe their life, their childhood, the situation that put them in the situation to commit that sin, maybe if you look at the root cause of it, it's like
You'd feel a bit like you feel some empathy for that.
yeah, you would,
Bro, you know,
you would.
And I agree. And bro, who's gonna have the best point of all? God, like he sees fucking
Yeah,
everything. So I can't lie. It made me think. Do you think some of the stuff in there is for fear mongering? Do you get what I'm saying? Just,
What in the Bible?
no, as in just to like to make sure that niggas behave.
Yeah,
And
they stay alive.
yeah, I don't. But
It's a hard one.
you know something that motivates me to hustle, and it's
We were not talking about hustling, but you want to talk about hustling, so let's go off. Let's go off.
but-
Go on. Go
It
on.
links to your question. So you see when he said that TV,
Yeah.
he stops and he shows you this is a movie of your life. Then he
Yeah.
stops and he goes, "Now here's the movie of what your life could have been."
Ooh.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Ooh.
How bad would you feel then if he was meant to achieve all these things and do?
And you didn't. Would you want to see that? Would you want to see that film? I don't think I would. I don't think I would.
You'd be sad in heaven.
I don't think I'd want to see that. I think if I'm dead, if I'm dead, I'm happy, bro. As long as I've lived a long life, I'm happy that I'm gone. I don't think I want to see what my life could have been like if I went another way. I don't think I would have, bro. Because then you go into heaven or whatever, you're just gonna have regrets, bro. You're just gonna have regret. I don't think I'd want to see it.
But you know,
I don't think I'd want to see it.
This links into another belief I have. Yeah, I believe that we come back.
Well,
I believe that when you're there, you can choose to come back. But when
as someone else.
and your thing is wiped, as in your memory is wiped.
Oh, so you reincarnate so basically like career mode when they do regions.
Essentially, yeah. I sort of believe that.
Nah, I think you start life again in just a different world.
As the same person. I don't think so.
I just used to think you stayed in heaven, and bro, heaven was
It's lit. It's just a mad party.
Cinemas, cinema rooms, party rooms, sex rooms, everything.
That sounds like hell. That sounds like hell.
Hey, who said if you have sex you go to hell?
No, bro.
Cinema rooms, party rooms,
What?
sex
So
rooms.
are you gonna be married to all the people you're having sex
No,
with?
I mean not sex rooms, but like
You know, wait, sorry. Did
But
I,
like,
no. Did I misinterpret what you said when he said sex rooms? Because I thought there's only one. And nigga said sex rooms.
They got me.
I was like, I didn't mean sex rooms. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, do you know what I meant?
Certain
I need to rebrand this one.
What did you mean instead of sex rooms?
I meant.
You see that? There's nothing. There's nothing.
I meant hotels, man. I meant nice.
Why would you go to a hotel in heaven, bro? You're living there, bro. Do you know how I know you're chatting shit? You didn't even say mansion. You said a hotel. A hotel is where you stay temporarily.
They got me, man.
Man's gonna get
They
to
got
heaven.
me.
No, bro.
Hey, God is adding that into my mini movie, bro. I'm finished.
No, but this doesn't make sense because imagine you're up there. A lot of the things that us, man, on some carnal level, the things we want, well, them things will get us into hell.
Nah,
do you know what I'm saying?
Nah, but bro, I feel as if it's one of them ones where, bro, come on, like, man.
But then, what's weird?
You got to be some argy bargy sometimes. But yeah, the mini movie thing would be, yeah. I would actually want one. I would want one. Like, I remember seeing something online, yeah, of the dad that there was a dad, and what he did on Twitter, he basically took like a picture of his daughter or something like that, like every day until she was 18, and then what he did, he made like a little like
Time lapse. Where it's like
he made like a time lapse of like every it's like the same place,
and you see her grow up,
and you see her, and it's amazing how you just see her grow from like 0 all the way. It's amazing.
Wait, is
bro?
Is this your first time seeing that?
I've seen it for like maybe like 2 different like.
As in recently?
No, I saw it a couple of years ago.
I swear there was a point where bare people were doing
Yeah, and I thought that was amazing. I'm definitely gonna do that for my kids. I think it's
that's
amazing,
that's a
bro.
good idea.
I think I'm gonna do that for him. Give it to when he's 18. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do for my kids, man.
That's good.
Yeah, I've been. You know what? Over the Christmas period,
Has that been a contributor to this new stance on the grind, or?
Nah, but because over Christmas I spent a lot of time with my nephews because they were around from like Christmas Day until like New Year's Eve, so they were at home for like a week and a bit, and it just had me in kid fever, like baby fever. It had me in baby fever.
You're brooding, yeah, and I hear that.
You know when girls are like, oh my god, I could have a baby.
Yeah.
I was in baby fever for them 7 days. I love kids.
Yeah,
man.
it's when they're broody.
Yeah, man. But then obviously that can't be. Them things can't be having TJs right now. That's crazy.
You're too busy trying to build an empire. Or what?
I'm trying to build an empire, man. 2023.
Tell us, man. Tell us. Yeah, no, exactly. So, what are the New Year's resolutions?
2022. Yeah, I can't lie. I told myself in like maybe May 2022. I said this year I'm just gonna have fun, man.
This year,
2022.
as in of last year.
I said. F 2022, F all the there will be moments where you got to do what you got to do, but I said 2022 is about having fun, man. Go on holidays, enjoy your summer, have fun, get drunk, do some nice things.
23.
But I said 2023 is about business, man.
Deals, acquisitions, mergers,
IPOs, ROIs, percentages, quartiles, appraisals.
Nah, the grind will be financialized. Okay, I
The
like
revolution will be televised in 2023, man.
Nah,
It'll be televised, man.
See,
I'm on this go getting.
this Grizak.
I'm on this go getting shit in 2023, man.
I said to T, yeah, do you not think any of this is from me?
That's what he said to me. He wants to take royalties from me.
No, but do you know what's mad? And then I was deeping the amount of episodes you've gone, oh, you're talking about the grind again. Oh, you're talking about the grind again.
I'm on it, man. 2023, I'm on it, bro.
You know, so
Targets need to be met. Numbers need to be crunched.
targets, I like that. Targets need to be met. Numbers need to be crunched.
That's what we're doing in 2023.
I think I can't lie. I've kind of gone the other way. I've kind of gone the other way. I know it was funny enough. It was no
Timmy.
funny enough. It was during the Christmas period as well.
Yeah.
Like I forced myself to relax in it and just do the things that I'd been holding back for a minute?
Like,
Like, just use your imagination. Things that you would limit. Yeah, like pleasurable things in the form of people and other things. I allowed myself to chill in it. And then what I found was I was actually like more unhappy.
you are more unhappy.
Yeah.
More unhappy. Okay, yeah.
Like having the fun that I told myself, oh, I've been holding back for ages. I can't wait. And then when I went and did those things, I was like, actually, isn't that fun? If anything, it was like in that week or two, I was trying to fit the most fun I could in that 2 weeks.
But you do that though.
Yeah,
You do a thing, yeah, where you'll go 4-5 months and
it'll be discipline. Yeah,
discipline.
yeah.
No nothing. Just water, grind, work, water, grind, meal prep for 4-5 months, and then you reach a point where you're flatlined and bro, you're just tired. So you just say 2 weeks, I'm doing everything and anything. I'm going out.
Right.
I'm getting involved in. Allegedly,
I'm saying yes to everything.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? And then I think as if because you go too hard when you party, you're like, bro, I don't want to do this no more. Like you actually party yourself into like a flat line, and then you're like, I need to, and then you feel bad because you party so much. They're like, bro, I need to grind again. You oscillate so high, so you're so up and down, bro. Come on, bro.
No, I agree.
You're blinded right now.
No, I agree with you.
Okay,
but I'm saying I think this is what that change was. I think I'm gonna change my approach.
Okay.
So those 2 weeks, I just couldn't do anything. I was just like, it was like I was isolated, like, and I couldn't motivate myself to do anything. I was like, what's going on? Then as soon as the work week started, I was back to it, and I was like, I felt happy again. I was like, then I identified. I was like, no, I just like working. I literally just like working. And I said, okay, bro. So what we're gonna do now? We're gonna mandatory. There has to be one day where I don't touch work.
So weekend, or Saturday or Sunday.
No, so yeah, and or at the very least, because even Sunday I still do something today, but it has to be at least like something I enjoy somewhat on the Sunday. Because I was just thinking, I was like, I didn't like the feelings I was getting on days where I wasn't working because I was so grind, hustle, orientated. So with days when I wouldn't feel like myself. Like the grind was the only thing that I was. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? So I don't know, like I was like, you know what, this year, bro, you know me, what was my brand before the grind?
Spiritual.
That was my brand, like yoga or whatever. And I was like, I think I like that person more, but I want there to be like a
Afro yoga.
But I want it to be the Afro yoga that works. That's what I think that's what I think works for me. Like, and also something I noticed, I think I need to make time for rest.
Do you know? But do you know? I also think your thing is, I feel as if in a weird way, not that you change up, but you have different personas, innit? You actually have like 5 different personas, and you can't be all of them at the same time. You can't be all of them at the same time.
What are the 5? I know one of them. I know one of them.
You have your spiritual vibe.
For one of them, just say the nigga in Morocco. You can say that. Yeah.
You
just say that. Don't say the word.
You have spiritual vibe. You got holiday Fanua. You got spiritual. You got grinding Fanua.
I don't think there's 5.
Then you've got spiritual, holiday, grinding, and then yeah, I think those are the 3 you've got. Yeah, those are the 3 you've got. Those are the 3 you've got.
And I thought, do you know I felt like
3. But you have sub personas within those 3. Yeah,
and then I felt like I was becoming a bit one dimensional. Like all I was doing, all I was speaking about was the grind, and I was just like,
you don't become warped in it, man.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, I loved how much I was working. I loved the productivity, but I don't know. It didn't seem sustainable.
It's not.
It didn't seem sustainable. So then,
as much as you read the TED Talk saying you need to be this, you need to be that. It's not, bro. You need periods of rest.
And part of me thinks it stems from a place of insecurity.
Go on.
That 1, without the grind, you're not enough, and 2, like that if you're consistently not working, you're not going to achieve your greatest. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I felt like it was for me. If I'm not working every time, I'm not gonna. But then I was like, bro, but greatest what?
But I think that comes down to the content you're consuming at the time. If you're always consuming, that's what I think. Yeah, see, like motivational speaking, like videos and like TED Talks and that. Yeah. I do think they're great. Yeah, but I think if that's the only thing, you're consuming, or like watching on YouTube, or like watching in your spare time, whatever, that can make you become like that, where you feel as if you're not working, like, or doing something productive towards like, I don't know, like your career or whatever, then like you're a failure. That's why like sometimes I like in my free time, I don't like listening to that sort of stuff, because then I feel as if in my free time I feel useless because I'm not doing something that is productive, when really sometimes resting is productive. Do you get it?
I get you. And I think now me adding mandatory rest days, I think my productivity will actually increase.
110%.
I think it will increase. Because even though I've been feeling like, it's like when I force myself to take to take a break, it feels like a luxury when I get to work. You see what I'm saying? Because bro, anyway, this is stuff that you've heard in other episodes, but bro, it's a privilege to get to work. It's a privilege.
Yeah, because they
a privilege.
They actually say if you take you're supposed to take 2 holidays a year to maximize your productivity. And I hear it. I actually do hear it. I do hear it. I really do hear it. They don't have to be fuck off holidays, but whatever you can do within your means, man.
True.
Whatever you can do within your means.
So you were saying, so your year. Nah. So your year is like
I know. I was over exaggerating.
But I think I was over exaggerating in general though. But like, even if you told me you're grinding, I know what your grind is. Your grind, bro. So if you talk about, I have those 3 personalities.
Yeah.
I think you have 1, which is healthy. I think it's just toy, and I think that is.
Thanks. I'll take that.
No, I think it's because I feel like even when I used to see you grinding, because your foundation is sturdy, you can enter into these things and it not play on what you think is yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, whereas for me, I feel like the reason I have those 3 is because I get all invested into it. It's similar to like, and
you're 100% or 0%.
Exactly.
Exactly. You have an addictive personality.
I do.
Yeah, you have an addictive personality. You have an addictive personality.
So I think like, nah, this is gonna be a good year. So I think this year I'm getting addicted to learning. That's it. I'm just gonna learn a lot this year. Like my aim is just to consume as much information as I can. Then next year is the execution with the skills that I've learned.
2024
is the execution, bro. If you listen
for 2024, Fadmo, Forbes 30 under 30. We said it. We said it.
Can you imagine?
AOF Forbes 30 under 30. I said that's what it's called. 30 under 30.
Yeah.
Forbes 30 under 30.
Because you know, I feel like when I
for
was
tech.
You see.
You gotta claim it, man. It's televised now.
Because you know what? I think what maybe I was doing and what those other grinders do, they're thinking about next week, next month, next year. How am I gonna whatever?
Yeah, you gotta plan it, man.
And no, but that's when I clocked. It's wrong. It's not your business what happens next week. It's not your business what happens next year. It's your business what happens today. Leave it at that. Leave it at that.
And go from baby steps.
Leave it at that. It's your business what happens today. Why are you thinking about next week? Why are you thinking about next year? Then you'll just get stressed, and then you'll be thinking what other man doing. Just like, I can't, bro. I've just deeped. Do you know how fun working is? It's what we were put here to do, my nigga.
Yeah, but then you need to find the work for you that is nice work.
Nah, man.
Because bro, I don't want to name a job, but you can't say, oh, how lucky we are to work here, when someone could be in a job that they just absolutely despise.
Perspective, but I hear you.
No. Obviously, perspective. Obviously, you should be grateful that you're making money, but you can't just saying we're so lucky to be working, which I do hear.
No, do you know why? The reason I say we're so lucky to be working, now if that person in a job they don't like, yeah, then in a year that they spend that year or 2 years doing small things on a daily, on a weekly, to then maneuver themselves into a different position. They were so lucky to do that. They were lucky to have the opportunity to craft their own path. You see what I'm saying? It's very lucky. Whether or not you see it as that, it's down to you. But we are very lucky. Do you see what I'm saying?
I agree, but I disagree. I agree, but I disagree.
I think, bro.
I hear you're trying to come on this positive perspective thing.
Not even positive.
It's easier said than done.
True, but what I'm saying is we have maybe not luck. We have the privilege to define what happens in our lives. That's it.
I wouldn't really call it a privilege.
It's a privilege.
I wouldn't say it's a privilege
because you get to do it.
I wouldn't say it's a privilege though, because a privilege is that you can't do that somewhere else. Like, a privilege is a privilege. A privilege is something that not everyone has access to. Everyone has access to that.
Well, I don't have access to being toy.
But you
don't have access to being.
No, you have access to doing what you want to do in your life.
I don't get you.
Because a privilege is something where it's like,
you know what's so mad? You know, we haven't even done any of the.
Yeah, I know. But
and there were good topics too.
But a privilege is something that, like, you have access to it and I don't.
And that's right.
But everyone has.
You have access to being toy. I don't have access to that.
No, but you said it's a privilege to be able to figure out what you want to do in life. Everyone has the privilege to do that. So it's not a privilege.
No.
You just, everyone just has the right to do that. Everyone can do that.
No, I'm saying it's a privilege.
That's not a privilege.
It's a privilege.
No, because a privilege means that some people just they categorically can't do it, but they can.
And look at a lot of man's lives.
No, it's not that. It's not that they can't do it. It's that they don't want to do it.
Nah, I don't think there's a single person in this life that doesn't want their life to be better. There's no one in there.
Everyone wants their life to be better, but are you going to put in the steps to make it better? You might not because you're lazy.
Okay.
Or to be fair, let me give some grace. You could be in like a country that's going.
Okay, wait. We're talking about people,
The average person.
where your survival things are met.
Yeah.
Where your basic necessities are met.
Yeah, calm.
Yeah.
I've actually got an article this week.
How do I what?
I've got an article this week.
Do you know what?
It's actually a good one still. I do this thing here where when I go to work here, when I go in the office and I can't watch EastEnders or something.
I feel like we should buy more time. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, for fuck's sake, just be on time!
You got here later than me, man, nigga. You actually got here later than me.
I would have got here on time if it wasn't for you, though.
You would have, should have. It was a privilege, man. It was a privilege.
God damn. Yeah, we back. We just had to sort out a few technical, miscellaneous difficulties. But yeah, we here. I feel as if we had finished that topic anyway.
Yeah.
I was telling them about how I read articles.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, so when I go into the office, I read articles in it like during my lunch break if I've got nothing to watch or if there's no EastEnders to watch in it, if I already watched it or something. And I usually go on like Daily Mail, Daily Mirror. I type in like weird stories, and then I just go to the comment section because it's just filled with racists, man. It's just filled with racists or just right wingers that are just ready to or left wingers actually, and they're just going back and forth. It's hilarious, isn't it? So I found one article. This is live with T reincarnation.
It's basically
cool. So I found two in it, but I'm gonna do one a week in it. I'm gonna do one a week. All right, cool. So this one, this is the title. I was scrolling through it during my lunch. I saw this title. I said, I need to bring this to the podcast, fam. All right, cool. My sister-in-law caught me cheating. I've been paying for her silence for years. A woman who cheated on her husband has claimed that her sister-in-law caught her in the act and demanded payment to keep the infidelity a secret from her brother. All right, cool. So the sister-in-law that caught the sister cheating on her husband, has been extorting her for money for 2 years. For 2 years, bro. 2 years you've been extorting her.
You know she's worse than the person cheating.
Now this is what I was gonna get into.
Definitely.
First, I wanted to know who's worse. Who's worse in this situation? It's a fuck situation. Who's worse?
The sister, 1000%.
But then I also wanted to go into what do you do if you're the person being extorted? Let's answer the first one first. Actually, let me give you more details. For those who sneak around and have affairs behind their partner's back, getting found out is the last thing they want to happen. Well, duh. But what's worse than getting caught? Getting caught by a family member. That's exactly what happened to one woman, though, after she cheated on her husband 2 years ago and was caught in the act by her spouse's sister, who then threatened to tell her brother everything. So basically, this woman has posted her story anonymously on like Reddit and has been asking for people's help.
At that point, what can you do?
Alright, cool. So now, so the sister-in-law caught her because she saw them together at a bar and she knew exactly what was going on between them. And she gave the woman two choices: come clean. So, hey, the sister-in-law has given an option. She said, come clean to my brother, i.e. your husband, or pay for my silence. So, alright, cool. So you were saying she's worse, but she's given her the ultimatum first. First. Alright, cool. The woman, this is in Australia, the woman from Australia told her story in an article shared by 9honey, which I think is like an anonymous forum or whatever. My sister-in-law, Emma, has made my life hell for the last 2 years. She knows the secret of mine and she has threatened to tell her brother, my husband, Jason. Although she admits the situation with her sister-in-law was entirely her fault as it began with the affair, the woman claimed her husband's sibling basically bribed her into giving her a large sum of money after she caught her kissing her lover in a bar. Okay, so she didn't have sex, she kissed him. I'm not saying what's worse, what's not worse, but she kissed him. She only kissed him. She added, she called me the next day and said I had two choices. She could either call Jason and tell him I'm a cheater, or I could pay her for her silence. Emma had hit financial hard times when her jewelry.
Of course she did.
Who's Emma? Wait, I think Emma's
the one extorting her.
No.
Is the one extorting her, yeah.
Emma's the sister-in-law.
I would hope so.
Emma had hit financial hard times when her jewelry business failed. She basically bribed me into giving her a large sum of money that I recently inherited from my father,
So that means it's a lot.
she could keep her business going.
So it's not just buying little trinkets, it's keeping a whole business going.
That's grand.
That's grand.
She promised, and in return, she has promised to stay quiet about my affair. The woman said she and her lover called things off a few weeks later, so he never.
This stupid woman. So she's called it off.
You might as well carry on cheating if you're paying.
And go even harder. Bro.
Bro, I was reading this in the office. I was laughing.
No, but wait. How does the husband not see the finances? Do you see what I'm saying? How does he not notice large sums are leaving the account?
Maybe it's not a joint account.
Deserves to get cheated on.
Maybe it's not a joint account.
Or maybe he's not the provider. Maybe he's not the
real. These are the questions we need to know.
Because if he was the one earning more, not to say that's the right or wrong thing, but let's say he was the one earning more, surely he would know that these big sums are going out. Whereas if she was the breadwinner, maybe he wouldn't.
Maybe it was a sole account. Maybe it was her private account. Anyway, let me go on. The woman said she and her lover called things off a few weeks ago, so she never bothered telling her husband the truth because she didn't think it was worth risking her marriage over. But now she knows the fate of her relationship with her spouse rests in the hands of her sister-in-law, as she could decide to tell her brother the truth at any moment. While she regrets cheating on her husband, the woman still believes her sister-in-law is the dreadful one in the whole saga, as she thinks it was wrong to bribe her. She said, I know I got what I deserved and I should stop feeling sorry for myself. I definitely deserved to be treated badly, as after all, I was cheating and I'm ashamed of myself. Whilst I know I've been a bad person, I also believe Emma is a dreadful person to bribe me. What sort of person puts money over her brother knowing the truth? Ooh, I hear that.
I think she's right though. I think she. Yeah.
Now,
okay, right.
That's the end of the article, innit? Now let's get into it. Because when I read it, I said, this is so multifactorial. Like, who is really the evil person in this saga? Who's really the evil person? Because you could say cheating is evil, but then you could say what is true evilness is exploiting someone in a weak position. That's true evilness.
Agree.
So who's more evil here?
It's not even a contest, man.
Who's more evil?
Easily the sister-in-law.
The cheater or the sister-in-law?
The sister-in-law. Easily.
But then I could say to you, if she cheated, she would have never have. It would never would have had to come to this.
Do you know
if
what?
she never cheated.
But they're different because one was based on a carnal desire, yeah, something that was prime. Do you see what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, that's your new buzz,
prime,
man.
Yeah,
Prime.
No, but as in like, one was a cold, calculated decision. The other was a decision based on pure emotion. Do you see what I'm saying?
Based on pure emotion, but at the same time, you have calculated and you do know what you're doing is wrong. But you've also said to us, but you're also registering the emotional effect of, I just want to like do this with my lover, right? But you're still calculating. If you make this decision, you are cheating. So you do know what you're about to do is wrong if you do it.
But I feel like one's harder to resist than the other.
But then, so? I don't think so.
But we don't know how broke the sister-in-law was.
Bro, her business was failing. Cost of living crisis.
No, but I can't lie though. she clearly doesn't like her brother though.
Yeah, she doesn't.
No, she
She doesn't.
Because wait, can you imagine? Because you actually have sisters. Can
Yeah.
you imagine if you were in this situation?
Nah, there's no money.
Because deeper, you can break up with the girl. You can't. Well, it's a different relationship with your sister.
Yeah.
Like, so let's say this comes out now. Yeah. How would you feel? So it's been 2 years now. Or
2 years.
That's crazy, isn't it? Also, the one that's cheating. Why did she stop cheating?
Yeah, he should have just carried on.
Now you're paying a premium. You might as well
For
cheat
no
harder.
reason,
Yeah, you might like.
Or maybe it was a thing where, because I thought at first that they had sex in it, but they just kissed. I think if you told your, some people would be able to get over a kiss.
They definitely had sex.
But she said it was just. She said, from what we know in the article, it's just a kiss, bro.
Nah, man, because I feel like for you to be paying someone for 2 years, come on, bro, you're not doing that for a kiss. Even me, I tell my wife if I'm in that situation, yeah, and I'm now being extorted by my sister or brother-in-law, yeah, I'm coming clean, man.
I actually think the girl that cheated, yeah, she could go to her husband and be like, all right, cool, babe, this has happened. But your sister knew about it and has been exploiting me for peas. You could use what the sister-in-law has done, go to your husband and spin it. So yeah, he might be mad at you, but if you highlight, this is what your sister's been doing to you. Like, you know when sometimes, but you know when sometimes
regardless,
there's multiple people to
she'll lose the guy though, and she knows that. That's why she doesn't want to say it. Because even if she does that, the guy's still gonna break up with her.
Yeah, but you know how sometimes when you're angry with more than one person,
it can diffuse the anger from one person.
It's like now I need to cut up my angriness and distribute it to people.
Which is less than if it was all on her.
Exactly.
You know, I think...
Or I could spin it. I could spin it and go to the sister-in-law and say, I'm telling my brother you've been exploiting me for peace for 2 years. And for 2 years. And I'll say this to her. I'll say, if you don't give me my money back, I'm telling him the whole thing. I think the sister-in-law might crack. I think she might crack. I think she might crack, bro. I think she might crack. I think she'll crack.
She wouldn't crack.
I think she might crack.
If
you 360 on her, I think she might crack.
Because in that deal, you don't have any actual power. You see what I'm saying?
She can break the relationship between the brother and sister.
No, but I'm saying that sister's clearly already calculated that decision when she first brought it up. When she first decided,
I don't think she was. She was thinking about her business, bro. Her business, your business is failing, bro.
It was bare like red letters on the table,
bare invoices, bro. I'm telling you, that sister-in-law, regardless of not whether she has a good relationship with her brother, bro, she was looking at her business failing and said, "I need cash.
I would say one thing though.
I need liquidity."
I would say one thing.
Go on.
Good business decision.
Oh, great.
That's a zero interest. It's not even a loan. It's not even a.
It's not a loan.
Yeah, bro. Like,
it's not a loan.
It's a grant. It's a
grant, bro. It's a government scheme.
So if we're talking, listen. If we're talking fiscally, business wise, G move.
Yeah,
good move.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, so who do you think is worse in that situation?
The sister-in-law.
Yeah,
there's no way to spin it.
I think it's the sister-in-law.
There's no way to spin it.
I think it's the sister-in-law. I think she's cold-hearted for that.
Hey, this actually links into a topic I had.
Go on.
This actually links in quite well.
Go on.
What would you do if you met your doppelganger? So that's like, so for people that don't know what that is, that's someone that looks exactly like you. The reason I thought of it now is because in the situation, she could have found that doppelganger and been like, no, it was her.
Oh, on some like I can't even say that anymore. On some like same girl shit. Usher and Redacted.
Yeah. But yeah, what would you do if you met your doppelganger in the street?
Oh,
like you literally walk past someone that looked exactly like you.
I'll take a picture of him.
Same physique, everything.
I'll take a picture of him.
So that means you're stopping for a conversation.
Yeah, bro, you have to stop him for a conversation. I'll
Okay.
be like, bro, yo, fuck. I'll be like, nah, do you know what we'll do? I'll be like, bro, the Spider-Man thing. I'll be like, bro, what the fuck? I want to hear your voice.
So now imagine he sounds the same too.
Oh no. I'm taking his contact details, bro. We're taking a picture. Okay. We're taking the Spider-Man meme. We're taking like a selfie together, and I'm taking his contact details. We have to be friends now. We actually have to be friends now, bro.
Purely because you look like exactly.
Yeah, bro. Okay, not friends, but we have to keep in contact, bro.
Alright, so now
I follow you on Instagram, whatever. Like we keep in contact.
Yeah.
We keep in contact.
So I'll give you the question now. If he would say yes to anything you would want, what would you make him do?
Ooh. I'll make him do the boring stuff that I need to do in my life sometimes.
Like what? I spend time with family. Like,
let's say I need to go to like, I don't know, I'm trying to, let's say I need to get my Nigerian passport renewed. Anyone that's been to the Nigerian embassy in London,
very long, I'm guessing.
Fuck, you gotta get there at like 8 and oh god, he's so long. Like that's something I could get him to do. Like jobs that I wouldn't want to do.
okay.
But like I need to be there. So something like that. That's the first one that came to my head.
Do you think you would ever have him go to a job?
No.
Ever?
Maybe on a
What if he also happened to be in tax? You know what? Let's just assume this person is basically he has the same attributes as you.
I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that. There's only one Toya, bro.
Well, in this question there isn't. So now he's your pure doppelganger.
Okay, I don't
So
know.
wait. Well, okay.
I'm kidnapping the youth. There can only be one me in this world, bro. I'm kidnapping
Try
the
and be
youth.
real. What would you do? You met someone exactly like you, looks the same,
Nah, that might be a bit
and
annoying.
he'll say yes to anything you want.
Nah, I might get him to just do like just the shit that I wouldn't want to do like every now and again. I'll get him to
Why
do
not
it.
get him to work a job
Nah, because
and it goes into your account? Passive income.
I hear that, but then what if he shit at the job and he gets me fired?
Would you ever?
And have you ever been on a holiday? Have you ever been off work for a long period of time and you're like, oh, I'm actually getting bored. I want to get some routine back.
True.
But then at the same time, you could get routine, but it could be
do
like
something else.
Yeah. I don't know, but a part of me, I take pride in if I'm doing work or something.
You like
or
working?
Not necessarily that, but I take pride in like if someone wants me to do a job for them or like work or something, I take pride in like doing it and doing it to a good standard. Mm-hmm. And I'm the sort of person, if I tell someone to like help me with something, or like if I get someone to like do work for me and like they come back to me and the work isn't like up to standard I feel as if I could do, I get annoyed.
I hear that.
Do you get what I mean? So I could get annoyed with him if I know he's not doing it as good as I could do it.
So now what would you do to him?
Kidnap him.
Nah, as in like you wouldn't kidnap him, bro. Be realistic. you wouldn't kidnap
You
him.
didn't know I'll go.
Wait, so I was gonna say, there's something about it was about cheating.
Cheating.
What would you do? Yeah, what would you do? So if you came home,
Yeah.
and he just happened to be there in it, like I don't know if you.
I don't like where this is going.
So
I don't like where this is going.
So your wife mistook him for you, yeah, and then they've been intimate or whatever. Can you see past that?
Nope.
Not with him. Obviously, he's gone out of the picture. But your wife,
Nah, I don't know.
bro. But she thought it was you.
Yeah, but there's gonna be certain like parts of my body where like you're gonna go, oh Toya, you don't have that. Like scars, or for example.
So let's say
like, I've got a scar on my chest, yeah, where you're gonna know it's me or not. Do you get what I mean?
So let's say he studied you. He saw the scars you had.
He can't, bro. Come on, this is unrealistic now. You're just
It was
every
unrealistic.
time I think of something, you're thinking of something on top to make it more. First I said, he's not gonna have the same personality as me. No, he has the same personality as you. That's fucking environmental, bro. Now I'm saying, bro, I'm gonna have certain scars that he doesn't have.
I know.
Like you know how I've got that
So
scar back.
to the naked eye,
come on, bro.
No, I want you to just answer me this. So is that the one time your wife would get a pass?
No. I'm sorry, I can't get past that. I can't look past that.
But she thought it was
and
you.
I walk into that. Are you mad? It's even lucky if he walks out of there alive.
Imagine you get turned. you walk in because it's you in it.
You watch too much porn, fam. You watch too much porn.
I actually don't. That's defamation. I actually don't.
You go watch too
I actually
much
don't.
cock-on ass nigga. Cock-on ass nigga.
Ask me this.
Cock-on ass nigga.
Ask me this, yeah. So calm. So he's beat her out, yeah. Calm. There's no way you can look past it. She thought it was you, man.
I don't think I can look past that, bro.
What would you do? Okay, calm. You don't walk in.
I walked into it, bro.
Okay, no. You don't walk in, you find out, and she goes, Toya, that was the best sex we ever had.
I can't walk.
Where'd you learn that
As a
moves?
man, I can't get past that. Nah, yeah.
Okay, and then, last question, yeah. You now have the choice to just leave and not tell your wife that wasn't you. Because that's a whole different experience.
No, I'll tell her.
Nah, see, I think I wouldn't.
No, I'll tell her.
Because, bro, now, it's a different situation.
Because how does that negatively impact you if she doesn't know, or if she does know? How does that negatively impact you by her knowing?
It would negatively impact her.
Why?
Because now she just had sex with someone that she didn't mean to have sex with.
That's not my problem.
You're a bad guy, man. You're a bad guy.
Oh, okay. That sounds.
Are
a
you
bit
deep
wrong.
in it? Yeah.
No, that sounds a bit wrong. But no, it's even better that she knows that she had sex with someone that she wasn't supposed to, for safety reasons.
Safe, as in like
STDs, yeah, get checked out, yeah.
Good point. That's
Both
good.
you fall pregnant.
You saved it.
And you're like, oh, we have a kid together. I'm like, babe, that wasn't me.
Imagine how many deadbeat dads have used that.
Do you get what I mean? Do you get what I mean? Nah, man. I'll tell her.
So someone gives you an option. Do you want your own doppelganger now or not? You're saying no.
No, I would like to, apparently everyone has a doppelganger though. So I'd like to meet him, but I pray to God we don't have the same personality. I pray to God. I hope that nigga's introverted as fuck and has social anxiety. But yeah, I would want to meet my doppelganger if I have one out there. Do you have a celebrity that people say that you look like?
When I was younger, people.
You are slurping that citrus
Nah,
twist.
I
I know that drink was for home, fam.
hold it as
And
well.
you finished it already.
Nah, look, what does that say?
2 for 2. Did you buy 2?
Yeah, got that one in
You're so fat,
there.
man.
Look, hold it. It's way lighter, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like up to like there, probably. Isn't it?
I
Yeah.
don't think as well.
Yeah, do you have a celebrity that people say that you look
People
like?
used to say Will Smith, but I never saw it. But people when I was younger, people used to say Will Smith, but I don't see it at all.
Man, they were white, man, and racist.
I don't see it at all. And then, apart from that,
I wouldn't say you look like him a lot, but when you get your hair like him, a bit like Nipsey, R.I.P. You do a bit like bit.
now that's racist.
No,
I
a
look nothing
bit.
like, bro. I look nothing like him.
Bit. No, I'm not saying you look a lot like, but I see it.
These, man.
Nah, a bit like Nipsey, bro.
Oh, bro, I look nothing like him.
A bit like Nipsey. A bit.
I look nothing like him.
Bro, a little bit, bro. A little bit. A little bit.
What you're seeing is just us both being East African, but we actually look nothing alike. Bro, we don't look alike. We do not look alike.
Bro, if you when you get your hair like him, and if you had a bit of a beard, you would look like him, bro.
I don't think so.
Bro,
I don't think so.
bro, nah. You know what? We're gonna reel it, and we're gonna put a picture of you and Nipsey together like this.
Okay, you know what? Let me stay still for this one. So like, yeah, calm.
It's gonna be one zoom in, and then Nipsey will be on the other side. R.I.P. Though. But a bit. I'm not saying a lot. Where like, I look at it straight away and see it, but I see it a bit. I see glimpses.
Is there anyone else?
I see glimpses.
There's no one else that people just say. How about you?
I've gotten. I get Notes quite a bit. I get Notes, the rapper.
Have you seen Notes' mum?
I saw
TikTok or something?
I didn't watch it. I scrolled past it.
was
I
late.
think I added it to watch it later or something like that.
Yeah, later. Turn the lights down.
2 a.m. Dark mode.
Let me see. Wait.
Yeah, some people say Notes. I've gotten that a couple of times, like 3-4 times.
I sort of see it. I sort of see it, you know. I sort of see it.
That nigga look like me.
I sort of see
That nigga look like me. He don't look
Anyone
like
else
him.
or just
that
that?
nigga look like me. I've got Jay Huss, but that's just racist. I don't look like that guy.
I think maybe I don't see that.
And I wouldn't want to look like someone that calls himself ugly, because that's not a good look. I just don't look like that guy, man. Come on.
You know.
I don't look like
I
Jay.
personally don't find him ugly.
He's not, but he brands himself as ugly. He is medium ugly though.
Hey, wait, we got him on the glasses.
This one.
They say it was mine. They actually are different.
That's what I'm saying. They're trendy. He's medium ugly though.
But
He's
they
like
definitely
ugly
tinted.
handsome. He's ugly handsome.
I hear that.
I get Rashford, but I got that from like a girl once when I was out, and I was like,
That's just 'cause you're black.
yeah, you're just saying that because I'm black.
Oh, by the way, guys, I've
I
got
look nothing like Rashford.
I've got my glasses now.
Oh yeah, show us.
Bro, I was telling you earlier, when I put them on outside of the Specsavers, yeah, it felt like I had entered a GTA simulator. I'm not joking. My eyes, I was like, it's the way I was seeing everything in clarity. Like, it's, bro, it was fucking with me. Like,
HD.
bro, like even because my eyes and my head have got used to being able to see someone's face from a certain distance. But now with the glasses on, I was seeing like so many details. It was a bit much. I can't lie.
Yeah, your brain was registering all this.
Bro,
new stuff.
and I wasn't joking when I said I was stumbling, because like with all this new information, it felt like Like,
This guy's a wallad.
bro.
This guy's a wallad. Man said all this new information into my brain. Oh my God, it's so fuzzy.
Like, I was, for example, stepping onto the curb. I was consciously looking at my foot to make sure it was the right place.
Oh, shut up.
I'm not even joking.
This nigga's moving like he just got legs, fam.
When invasive surgery.
Nigga's moving like he's one cyborg. You just got them robotic legs, fam.
The weird thing was though, like, you know what it is? It feels like, I feel like if you live in a stinky room, because you live in there, you don't clock how stinky it is.
I tell you. Until you leave, then come back in.
And like, if you go to a room that smells nice to come back, that's how it felt. Because then when I took it off, I went, this is how I've been looking with all this fuzz.
Yeah.
These are my glasses.
Go on, give us the glasses.
I will say though, so when I rushed getting these, innit?
No, you didn't rush getting them. I remember exactly how you got them.
Yeah, it was within like I tried like 4 of them.
But bro, I remember before you bought them, you put in the GC, you said, oh bro, I see these glasses, they're nerdy, but I like them. It makes me look quirky, so I'm gonna buy them. I said, bro, don't do anything stupid. He said, nah bro, it'll look nice, I'll look trendy. I said, say no more.
Let's see how it looks. Say no more, bro.
Ladies, no likey.
No lighty, man. What you think? See, look, now I'm gonna use this to like see how it looks in the thing. I do feel smart though. I can't lie.
You look like
very smart.
You look like an extra in Harry Potter, because you know how they'll have 1 or 2 black extras. I don't know.
In the back for
for diversity and inclusion.
DI. No, but I definitely do feel smarter. I feel like a quirky bit, or I feel like one tech type.
I know why. I know exactly why you bought those glasses. So you look like #black men in tech. You look trendy, but you still look like, yeah, I'm the man there, but I still look nerdy. You wanna look trendy, bro. You wanna look like a tech mogul that has just come out of what's that place called? Silicon Valley. Like you just your hair's all done down. He's got the Silicon Valley glasses on. He's got hoodie underneath, a nice like over shirt. Bro, this guy's in tech, man.
No,
that's the brand he wants.
I will say though, when I went there, I did see some other glasses that I liked, but now I'm gonna punish myself and keep these for the next 6 months, because these are £80, you know, I think even 89. So I'm keeping these for the next 6-7 months, and then.
But don't they do that thing where like they give you like, I don't know, like 2 weeks to like 3 weeks to, if you like the glasses or not, you can change them or something.
I'm gonna find out. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do that, bro.
But
within 30 days, I'm pretty sure.
What was I gonna say?
So double check that one.
Yeah, let me know what you don't think, if it's you're fucking with it or not.
Yeah, you know what? Thumbs up in the comments if you like them.
Yeah.
Thumbs down if you think no.
Bro, my self-esteem can't take a bunch of. Imagine that's our most interactive bro ever. Bro. Like, it's 20k views.
No, I'm talking about the YouTube comments. The YouTube comments. Hit that up. As soon as I post it, I'm putting a thumbs down for myself.
Wait, so my mom hated it instantly.
Like, she did. You look like a fucking nerd.
Do you think she said the same thing? But I liked it.
You know it's real when your mum is saying you look like a nerd.
No, so basically, I've got these other ones that aren't prescription in it, just for like screens in it.
Yeah.
But then because they're not prescription, you see this sort of white.
Come a bit closer, bro. Come a bit closer.
Yeah. You see this like white layer you're seeing around it. It's because they're prescription, innit? Yeah. So then I've had those, and she was like, "You look bare geeky with those, innit?" She didn't like them. But then that's what I liked about them. But then I saw these ones. Now I'm not too sure. So I'm gonna wait to see this on the recording and see how it looks. So wait, let me give myself some shots.
Do you know these are the glasses? These are the glasses that you wear when like you're on FaceTime with your babe, but you're on FaceTime with a babe that you're comfortable with. Like, you can't wear them things on first date, second date,
you're lying,
third date. Maybe after the second or third date when you're comfortable with the babe and like she sees you in your noble habitat, then you can wear those glasses.
You know what's mad? I saw one other ones that looked drippy. So I think I'm gonna get them next. No, but that first time they weren't there. But so next time I'll get them.
Why didn't you just wait?
But you know, people. Remember, I didn't walk in thinking I was gonna get glasses. I made some rash decisions. But
that's what I say, man. You're always 0 to 100, man. Cool off.
No, but then I say this year I just want to learn. This I feel like an intellectual.
Bro, that's the biggest propaganda ever. That people in glasses are smarter. That's just the biggest propaganda ever.
Put them on. See how you feel.
I swear it fucks up with your vision if you wear someone else's.
Well, you got cataracts. You can't. You're calm, man. You're calm. Look at me. Wait.
Do you know what I did? I closed.
You know What?
I closed my right eye to see if this lens would fix.
Wait. Take your things off the headphones. Wait, I put it on properly, innit? Or maybe it's because they've adjusted it. Yeah, like that. See? You know what? It looks nerdy, but it doesn't look too bad on you. I can't lie.
Let me see.
Yeah, let's see.
Nah, I can't wear these, man. I can't wear these things, man. Brother said, man said, it don't look that bad.
Yeah,
It don't look that bad on you. It don't look that bad on you. Nigga, I looked at myself in the mirror. I would get no things in the mirror.
And is that nerdy? Nah.
They drop on you though, because you have long hair. You know when niggas with long hair, man, it drops on them.
I can't lie though. You see this white tint?
Yeah.
It didn't have that before. It's because I didn't clock this my first time. But yeah.
What white tint?
You see that?
Oh yeah. I just thought that was like just to help the lens stay in the frame.
But regardless, I don't really need to wear them because it's not strong. So
okay,
it's more for just driving and that.
That's calm. Nah, but they actually do suit you. They suit you though.
I don't know. You know what? I need to pre them in the mirror when I go home properly just to see what.
Or take a selfie.
Nah, man, I need to see it in live or like
in
motion.
I hear you.
But yeah, that's it. Now I've got glasses.
But you said you need to wear them for long distance, so that's only when you're driving.
I rarely use them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. You're calm then. You're calm.
But I've got other ones like this for work that I use at work.
Screen glasses.
Yeah. So those don't have any prescription. It's just block light.
Oh, like reading glasses.
Nah, because those have prescription.
Okay.
It's basically just it's to supposedly block out blue light, which is bad for your eyes.
Where'd you get them from?
Amazon. They're cheap, like £10-15.
I might have to get them because, bro, I just feel as if you have a desk job, you're just looking at a screen.
But there's no scientific proof that they actually. Bro, I even feel massive scientific. I feel. Don't you feel that you can trust the stat now from me?
Yeah. But
statistically, yeah. Statistically,
you're wet.
Tell me something different.
Hey, you're wet. I hear it there. But that's the propaganda that society has given us. That people in glasses are smarter.
Wait.
We need to debunk those. We need to debunk those immediately.
Okay, wait. So, how do we go about typifying? Okay, one. So, how do we go about typifying the current state of affairs?
Define typifying.
It's not even a word.
No, define it. It must be a word because you just used it.
I know it's a word. I don't know what it means though. Cool. Let's see. Well, be careful. These glasses are HD. I can before I couldn't. Now I can. Bro, I can see the pixels.
Typifying, yeah.
Okay. I think it means.
Typifying.
Is it real? Is it even a real word?
Bro, I'm checking that now.
I need to get a stronger prescription. Then. I don't sound smart enough. Is it a real word?
Typify.
Yeah.
Spell it.
TIPPIFY.
I just type that in and TP what? TP T.
Bro, the spelling. I'm not being tested for spelling. I'm being tested for definition. So you found the word, yeah? Is it not? Just make up a word.
It's not a word, bro.
No, it must be. One sec.
Typify is not a word. Typify is a word. Typify isn't.
But how do you pronounce typify? I bet it's typify.
Alright, cool. Let me check.
Typify.
Oh.
I'm right.
Yeah, you're right. It's a word. So what does it mean? What does it mean?
I've seen it, man. It's like a characteristic or something. I've just seen it.
Fuck's sake.
But the mad thing is, those words, I'll probably use them correctly.
What did you say? How do we?
I was right.
How did you use it?
How do you typify the state of certain of certain areas or current affairs?
Yeah, you're right.
Bro,
yeah, GG's, bro. Niggas will just use words they don't know what it means, but it sounds right. That's the main thing. I'll give you that.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Hey, these man in glasses are frauds, fam. They're fraudsters.
But yeah, no, I probably won't wear these. But there are these other drippy ones that I'm gonna wait to get if I do wear them. I might even get a gold thing on.
What the chain things that
No, as in like gold, the frame.
like trimmings.
Yeah.
Or what you call it. Hey, I just clocked.
Vernacular, I said trimmings.
I just clocked. We got a dip soon. 6, you know.
Yeah, come.
Hey, nah, it's been a good one. It's been a cool one. It's been a steady one, man. We got into some good topics, man. I think I'm gonna be coming weekly with the
Articles.
Yeah, with the articles. Because to be fair, I look at them probably like once or twice a week when I go into the office anyway. So I'll be coming with them. They're good talking points. I got another one for next week anyway.
Round off with a sentence to ourselves for the end of 2023. Do you get me? And then I'll stitch them. Do you get what I'm saying? So imagine you're talking to Toy at the end of 2023. Yeah? Do you see what I'm saying?
Alright.
So what do you want him to do in 2023? And then end of 2023 we'll stitch it and it'll be you replying saying you did this, you did that, whatever. Do you see what I'm saying?
So I'm making a sentence for what I would want to have achieved by the end of the year.
Essentially, but you're saying it in the way that you're not saying it to me, you're saying it to Toy in 11 months.
So yeah, 31st of December 2023, you're gonna look back at the year and you're gonna be fucking proud of what you've done.
Yeah, cool.
Go on, your turn.
Get different glasses. I feel like, and even say national. Maybe that's more personal, but okay.
Yeah, I don't want to say. I don't want to say what. I just want to be proud.
I'm gonna say farewell. What do I want to say to myself? What did you say again?
I said you're gonna look back at the year and just gonna be fucking proud of yourself.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna look back at the year and realize that you still had more left in you to unlock. You're creating the beast. The next year you're gonna let it out on Rampage.
You're gonna awaken it.
That's it, man. That's it. But yeah, no. Even you lot watching, like, do the same to yourself right now. Just even if you want to write it down, I don't know, VN it, whatever, to yourself, and be like, just send yourself a message for the end of 2023. So when the end of 2023 comes, you can listen to that VN. Maybe you'll be in a whole different state mentally. Maybe you will have actually moved somewhere else. Maybe you'll be in a different job, whatever. But you just a little message to yourself, innit? But yeah, man, you can round us off unless you want me to get some stats up, some statistics.
No, because you're wearing your glasses.
Quantify.
Nah, man.
Qualitative data.
Nah.
Data analysis.
You done? Are you done? Go on, add 2 more.
For correlation, causation, anomaly.
Professor. Hey, it's been a good one. It's been a cool one. I think that this is episode 60. I'm pretty sure if my memory serves me correctly. But yeah, man, we doing it. We're getting through them week by week, bit by bit, episode by episode. But yeah, man, if you got all the way to the end, thank you for listening to like an hour and 20 minutes, I think, of us just going through different topics, talking about some agendas, some facts, and having some fun along the way. If you got here, like the video, comment, thumbs up if you like the glasses, thumbs down if you don't. Subscribe, follow us on everything. Agenda with Facts Pod, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, all of that. Get them numbers up. We pushing, and we push again. But yeah, man, it's been your boy T.
It's been your boy F.
The motivator.
FTM. Professor MT.
It's been Agenda with Facts, man. Episode 60, locked, done, dusted, ready for you, man, next week in a bit.